everyone, hope you're okay. If you like cash stuffing on a small budget, feel free to stick around, because today we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 5, 35, 45, 50. To some it's a lot, to some it's not very much, but it's what we're dealing with today. So, for those who are new, this is Percy. Tries to keep me right, varying degrees of success, and let's get right into it. So, for those who are new, bills, boring, adulting. The chosen colour is, my sense of humour. Family, savings, more longer term. Savings challenges to stop me from getting bored. So, a beautiful day starts with a beautiful mindset. And mine started with a very tired little boy. But he'd been performing in Bugsy Malone last night, and yes, his alarm this morning was a little bit earlier than he wanted. But he's gone to school. Rolling through all the way to fuel. Because, yep, this envelope's like my fuel tank. So, in goes the £40. It's just cutting it. But I think I'm going to have to start building that up. Gifts today is getting 5, so that now has 30. I don't have any gifts that I know I need to buy for until the end of September, so that's a slow burn, is that one. But that's everything in that one. Next is my family binder, and yes, family does come first. And into my adventures. So, what do we have here? We have a tracker for some Madness tickets, and I'm going to add £10 today. And that now gives us 100 in the bank, 10, 20. That is now fully funded, because that covers the price of my tickets and the booking fee. So, I can now go and clean all this off and ponder my next adventure. But I'm rather proud of that. Rather happy, because I've seen Madness once before and they were excellent. So, I think that's going to be my Christmas treat to me and a friend. And then back to my Life Happens, and that gets £10. This is a bit like my emergency fund. I had an emergency fund, called it emergency fund, didn't put anything in it. Call it Life Happens. Oh boy, is it accurate. Not everything in life is an emergency, but you can guarantee it's got a cost. So, today we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. After a couple of weeks back, it got emptied in trying to sort things out in the property that I'm trying to do up and sell. It was a much needed trip to B&Q, which is sort of the UK equivalent of Home Depot in America. Right, savings, because no, I don't intend later becoming ever. We are going to put 10, 20 into savings challenges for next week. Into my 2023 savings challenge, which saves £20 23 times. We are going to add 20. So, if I can get everything out. 20, so we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So over halfway. And this is going to be going towards a head start for me for next year. So, moving on, when in doubt, go to the library. Very much so. But this is saving to take my son to see Harry Potter, or Harry Potter Studios, should I say. So, today that's going to get £10. Let's see. We'll cross that one off. And we now have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. This saves 200. And for those who want to know where it's from, it came from Scottish Highlander on a budget. So, Scottish Highlander X on Etsy. Right. Let me just check. Did I put... no, I did. I put 20. I'm curious. I have a £10 note left over, and I'm not quite sure where that went. But, give me long enough, I'll work it out. Because I know exactly where these 5s are going. Anybody want to make a guess? Yeah, you guessed it. These are hungry. So, time to get the orange pen. Because we need 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yay! 5, 10, 20, 25. Yay! So, let's flip through and make sure that all these envelopes are filled. Because this has to be my favourite challenge. It's just the right amount, which is a good job because I'd originally set a goal of completing it 6 times this year, which I have now already achieved, and I was then challenged to complete this every month this year. So that would make the grand sum of 12 times this year. All I can say is, challenge accepted, because at the end of the day, it's all savings. And all going towards my big 10k challenge, which is for a house move. So, little bits roll up into bigger bits, roll up into something really quite spectacular. But speaking of spectacular, that's the 7th time I've done it, and that's July 23. So, watch out for an unstuffing video coming to this YouTube channel shortly, because I'm going to have to start this all over again. Right. I'm still trying to work out where that came from. So you know what I'm going to do with it? I am going to add an extra 10 to my Harry Potter challenge, because I want to take my son during the school holidays, and this is a goal. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Not going to waste in the slightest. And if it turns out it belongs somewhere else, I'll work it out eventually. If not, happy days. Please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Keeps me motivated, and I'll see you in the next.